Hello, and welcome back to From a Head Teacher's Perspective with me, Paul Urry. Every teacher enters the profession with a set of deeply held values, beliefs about children, learning, fairness, effort, and purpose. These values shape behaviour long before lesson plans are written or routines are established. At the same time, every effective school operates with a vision, a shared statement of intent about the kind of community it wants to build and the kind of young people it hopes to shape. Excellence emerges when these two forces, the teacher's personal values and the school's collective vision, grow in alignment. When they reinforce one another, professional energy increases, coherence deepens, and pupils experience a more consistent, more meaningful education. This unit aims to help excellent teachers understand their values, understand the school's vision, and bring the two together with intentionality. 1. Why values matter in teaching. Values act as the internal operating system for professional behaviour. They influence how teachers respond to challenge, how they speak to pupils, the expectations they hold, the behaviours they tolerate, and the effort they bring on difficult days. Organisational psychology repeatedly shows that when personal values and institutional values are aligned, professionals experience greater motivation, improved well-being, deeper job satisfaction, greater persistence under pressure, and stronger collaboration. This leads to more consistent decision making. This matters immensely in teaching. When emotional labour is high and intellectual effort is constant. Without a sense of alignment, even strong teachers can feel fragmented or conflicted. With alignment, purpose strengthens, pride grows, and excellence becomes sustainable. 2. Identifying your personal values as a teacher. Values are not abstract slogans. They are expressed in moments. Who you help first, who you challenge hardest, what you praise, how you use your voice, what you plan carefully, and what you refuse to let slide. To uncover your values, reflect on the following. Which moments in the classroom make you feel most proud? Often, these highlight the values that you prioritise: fairness, humour, equality, challenge, enthusiasm, patience. Which behaviours from pupils or adults unsettle you the most? Irritation is often a clue to violated values: respect, honesty, effort, organisation, and kindness. What do you hope former pupils will remember about you and being in your class? These answers inevitably reveal core values such as belief and belonging, curiosity, resilience, or ambition. What do you consistently defend or protect in your practice? Whether it's high expectations, inclusion, or precision, what you defend reveals what you value. Excellent teachers take time to articulate these values clearly. Naming them gives you the power to use them consciously rather than unconsciously. 3. Understanding the school vision as a professional anchor. A school vision is more than a sentence in a policy or a strapline for a website. In a strong school, it is a promise. This is who we are, this is what we stand for, and this is what we will deliver for our pupils. It clarifies what the school believes about childhood, learning, success, and community. To use your school's vision effectively, explore questions such as, what does this vision look like in everyday practice, not just in documentation? What habits, routines, and behaviours does it expect from teachers? What kind of relationships does it prioritize? How does it define success for pupils, academically, personally, socially? What view of children sits underneath it? For example, a school vision that values curiosity implies rich questioning and deep thinking. One that emphasizes compassion demands dignified behavior management. A vision built on excellence demands high expectations for all pupils, not just some. When teachers understand the vision deeply, their work becomes more purposeful. 4. Aligning your personal values with the school vision. Alignment does not mean losing identity. It means making your practice coherent so that what matters to you strengthens what matters to the school and vice versa. Here are 4 ways excellent teachers achieve alignment. First, clarify the overlap. Identify where your values naturally support the school vision. For example, if you value fairness and your school emphasizes inclusion, the overlap is powerful. If you cherish challenge and the school values academic excellence, your strength becomes part of the culture. 2. Acknowledge and explore tensions. Sometimes personal values and school priorities pull in different directions. Perhaps you value creativity, but the school is focusing on knowledge-rich, explicit instruction. Perhaps you value autonomy, but the school emphasizes consistency. Excellent teachers do not suppress these tensions. They reflect, adapt, and sometimes challenge respectfully. 3. Translate values and vision into action. Ask the practical question: what does this look like tomorrow morning at 9 a.m? For example, if you value dignity, how do you correct behavior respectfully? If the school values effort, how do you celebrate resilience? If you value clarity, how do you model tasks step by step? If the school values ambition, how do you raise challenge without raising fear? Great teaching happens when vision becomes visible. 4. Make your values part of the learning environment. Values show up in tone, pace, feedback, routines, expectations, and the way you frame learning. They are not spoken, they are lived. 5. Why alignment strengthens excellence. When teachers align with the school's vision, the professional impact is profound. Pupils experience consistency. Every adult sends the same message about effort, behavior, respect, and aspiration. Learning becomes more predictable and more purposeful. The culture strengthens. Staff feel connected to something bigger than themselves. This alignment creates clearer decision-making under pressure, greater resilience through challenge, more meaningful collaboration, higher trust among colleagues, a stronger professional identity, and a classroom culture that reflects the whole school's aims, not just one teacher's habits. Excellent teachers become culture builders. They amplify the vision so powerfully that pupils experience it not as a slogan, but as a lived reality. Using this unit as a reference, return to these questions whenever you feel professionally disconnected, overwhelmed, or unsure. What value of mine is influencing this decision? How does this action support the school's vision? Would pupils see the school's values in your teaching today? How can you bring more clarity, integrity, or purpose to the next lesson? Some reflective prompts for excellent teachers. Think, which two personal values most strongly shape your teaching? Where do you see clear alignment with the school vision? Plan. Identify one concrete action you will take in the next 48 hours that will bring your values and the school's vision to life in your classroom. And act. Carry it out. At the end of the day, reflect on what changed. What changed for pupils and what changed for your own sense of purpose. Please do use the accompanying self-study workbook to capture your reflections, respond to the prompts and identify one or two focused actions to take forward. Over time, these small, deliberate reflections build stronger practice, clearer intent, and a more confident professional identity. Thank you. And until next time, goodbye.